Hi everybody, welcome to the Plague Pit. Today I am going to do, thought about doing a review on the new It, but I decided not to do that because I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to do any spoilers, so today is just my comparison between the original and the new one. Now, as most of you probably have guessed, I am a big Tim Curry fan. So I was a little apprehensive at watching the new one because, I love Tim Curry so much. And his Pennywise was classic. With that damn laugh. I loved it. I still love it. But anyway. The new It is so much more like the book. And I like that. I really like that about it. Because the book, I love the book. I love it. So that is definitely one merit I give the new one. It's the closest to a book to movie adaptation as I have seen in ever. It's pretty spot on. And I like that about it. And with the original, it was a made-for-TV, miniseries event when it came out. So a lot of the stuff in it had to be television friendly, which is probably why they had the corny jokes in the original. And they had to watch the language and all that. They also had to make sure that certain aspects weren't against rating systems or censorship issues. I'm sorry if the game in the background picks up. I know this microphone can be sensitive, but my boyfriend's playing Destiny 2, so even though he is in the living room, it sounds like he's in the same room as I am to me. And anyway, with the original, they made it as if they just showed flashbacks of the children's, their childhood encounter with it. And of course, don't get me wrong, I love the original. Love it. But, that's not how the book was written out. It wasn't written out as flashbacks, but, they changed things and whatnot in movies, or for movies. Now with the original, or with the new one, it's strictly them as kids. And their encounters with it. The new Pennywise is a lot more creepy. A lot more creepy than the Pennywise in the original. Though, I still love Tim Curry as Pennywise, but the new one does have that creep factor. That creepy vibe. Whereas, Pennywise just has that, oh, I'm a circus clown, but I just happen to be in a sewer. Yeah. And the new one is he's definitely creepy. You would think there was something definitely up with him. What are you doing, cat? Oh my lord. I don't know what she's doing. But again, it's one of those things where the new one, the kid was very apprehensive. That's all I'm saying. He was very apprehensive. But, anyway. Dumbass. Sorry. But, the differences are all because of, back then with the original, they did it as a TV movie or miniseries movie type deal. So it had to be, it was scary, but also had to be almost family friendly because of the rating system for television. This one, no. You know, most movies, they don't have to worry about that. They just have to make sure that they don't get that NC-17 rating. Now, I am all for cussing in movies and whatnot, but there were some really fucked up parts in the new one that, you know, the original movie never touched on. They gave small little hints, but they never flat out said what was going on, you know, flat out put out there, okay, this is what's going on. And I'm not going to say, because I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it. But if you want to know what I'm talking about and you've seen the new one, just send me a private message. And you know, I'm one of those, I am terrified of clowns. My fear is not as bad thanks to a few YouTube friends who are put on that clown persona. So they've helped me out with that. But you know, it was Killer Clowns from Outer Space that caused my fear of clowns. Yes. Still to this day, I will not watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Nope, I won't. Won't do it. But I've never been afraid of it from the original. Because it's one of those things where, okay, that's Tim Curry. I've seen him painted up like a transvestite. There's really no big difference, you know. It's just a different way of wearing makeup and outfits, so I knew it was Tim Curry, so it never really scared me. I will say that this new Pennywise does creep me out. But I'm one of those that the creepy clowns don't scare me. They don't freak me out. It's the real life circus clowns that scare the bejesus out of me. So it's pretty clear I will never go to a circus. But like, I really do, I recommend watching the new one, especially if you have read the book. If you've read the book, go and see it. You won't be disappointed. Well, at least I wasn't disappointed. You know, some people, they're set in their ways, they're purist, and they like the original. Now, I love the original, but I also love this new one for completely, totally different reasons. I love the original because, for me, Tim Curry as Pennywise made the original. Oh, excuse me. This one is the whole story. It's not just the clown. It's the whole story. For me, it's, you know, as close as I've ever seen to a movie, or book to movie adaptation. And I love the book. I love the book. Also, if you haven't read the book, I highly recommend it. Yes, I do. Which I would recommend any Stephen King book. But I'm a Stephen King fan. So yeah. These are my opinions of, you know, the differences between the original and the new. Which, you know, the new one is only chapter 1. You know, that's the first half. And then, you know, I'm really looking forward to the next half. I'm like, come on, bring it on. But I know that won't be released, I think, until 2019. So I've got 2 years to wait. Damn it. But yes, so I hope I didn't ramble too much, and I hope I made sense. I'm kind of in a rush to put this together. before the noisemaker comes comes over. Even though there's noise going on. Anyway, yes. Yeah. So, like I said, if you haven't seen the original, watch it. Find it, watch it. If you have to borrow it from somebody, watch it. Or YouTube. Look it up. You can find it there. And then you've got the new one. Go and see it. Yeah, unless you're scared of clowns, then I can understand not going and seeing it. But, like for me, it helps to expose myself to clowns, so because it kind of helps. But I don't want to expose myself to circus clowns. Yeah. So yeah, my opinions on the old and the new, their differences and whatnot. Thank you for watching. Hopefully it was entertaining. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. When you subscribe, click that little bell so you get notified every time I go live, because I do live streams, or anytime I upload a video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!